Good evening, YouTube, and welcome to the Piper Report. Before I begin, I should say that there will not be many videos this week. I am working pretty much all day every week from around 5 a.m. to around 8 p.m. So I do not have time really I might have time after I get home, but I'm kind of tired. However, I am halfway done on a video monologue, and it is called Award for Dumbest Comments at the Emmys goes to, and then blah blah blah. It's kind of similar to my Attic Experiment video. That's about halfway done. I gotta re-record some segments and do the video editing, but it's about halfway done. So hopefully I can still get that done this week. We'll have to see. But anyways, figure I'd do a short article here, a short video, because I'm happy this happened. If Hillary Clinton was president and Uma Abedin was still married to Anthony Weiner, this would not be an article. Anthony Weiner, the case would have got dragged on, and eventually he probably would have a slap on the wrist. But now I'm not saying Trump had a hand in this, getting him actually 21 months for his pedophilia. But you know that if Hillary Clinton was in office, or even Obama was in office, and Uma and Anthony Weiner were still engaged, or were still married, this would not have happened. So Anthony Weiner finally got what's coming to him. It's good. If you haven't seen that, I think it's Netflix. There's a documentary on Anthony Weiner. It's actually really good. It's him running for mayor. It's actually really interesting. So be sure to check that out if you can. Anyways, here's the article. Anthony Weiner, former congressman and notorious sexual deviant whose aberrant behavior may have helped cost Hillary Clinton the presidency, that's not really that true. Anyways, was sentenced Monday to 21 months in federal prison for exchanging lewd photos with a minor. Federal prison, it's probably not going to be that bad at all. It won't be maximum security. It'll probably be in a minimum security facility. He'll probably have like TV all night, things of that nature, but at least he's going to jail. A tearful Weiner told District Judge Dennis Cote that he had found his rock bottom. You'd think he would have found that after the second time he got caught sexting, which destroyed his mayor run. The first time, he had to resign from Congress. The second time, destroyed his mayor run. And the third time here, he got arrested finally because it was a minor. You would think the man would learn to stop taking pictures of himself when he's been caught twice. And every time he does get caught, it completely destroys his life. But he keeps on and on. Well, maybe jail will be rock bottom for him. If I had done the right thing, I would not be standing before you today, he said, according to BuzzFeed News. The crime I committed was my rock bottom. I am a very sick man for a very long time. He will now have to register as a sex offender. Well, I think most people already assumed he was a sex offender even before he was convicted here, so I don't think it really affects him that much. I know I've always thought him a sex offender, and I think most people agree with me on that. Unless they were big fans of him, which many people did like him because he was very loquacious and very vocal in Congress. In Congress, he was really bellicose. He was always there to fight and argue and try to make others look like fools. And many a times, I have to say, he did put the GOP in their place. But that's not that hard to do. The GOP says one thing and does another, just like the Democratic Party. So he did get a lot of respect from his congressional days, but then he threw that all away because, well, he couldn't help himself. The young lady, whose name was never made public, was 15 when the exchanges took place via Twitter and Skype. After the Daily Mail broke news on the story, September 2016, federal investigators discovered emails from Clinton's private email server on Weiner's electronic devices. Weiner is married to longtime Clinton aide Uma Abedin, though the couple is ending their marriage. Okay, first off, how did he get those emails? Obviously, Hillary Clinton sent them to Uma, and Uma stored them on the same computer that Weiner used, or she even emailed them to Weiner, which violates the law. Which is why Hillary should be in jail. Her excuse is, I didn't know any better. It just doesn't hold mustard. Yet, people like to claim, no, she did nothing wrong. No, Comey even said she did something wrong. But since she was too dumb to realize what she did was illegal, they could not actually prosecute her, which is bullcrap. He would have been charged and convicted for a lot less. Disclosure prompted James Comey to reopen the Clinton email investigation in the waiving days of the election. With full knowledge that he was communicating with a real 15-year-old girl, the defendant asked her to engage in explicit conduct via Skype and Snapchat, where her body was on display, and where she was asked to sexually perform for him. Weiner's lawyers hoped he would get off with probation, arguing he needs therapy under medical and psychological supervision. Okay, well, if that would never happen for anybody else, it's not going to happen. It shouldn't happen for Anthony Weiner. I shouldn't say it's not going to happen because, like I said, if Hillary Clinton was president, he would not. He'd probably get probation. And he'd probably go in treatment. He wouldn't get jail, but it's who you know. It's who you know and who can save you. And that's why Hillary Clinton was saved by the Obama administration, was saved by James Comey, was saved by Loretta Lynch, because it's who you know. What you do is irrelevant. Who you know is all that matters. And I'm done.